So my phone is pretty low on battery right now, about 30%, but it's kind of give you an idea of how this team runs or how I have ran it last season and this season. So starting out, we had my Annihilate as the lead. He is not actually ranked 33 as I wrote down. He's actually ranked 88, I believe, or 87. The 33 was for the Primate, and I accidentally, or unintentionally, I don't know what it was, but I evolved him anyway. So he's actually 88, not 33. He was always my lead with counter Ice Punch Rage Fist, and it just worked. Rage Fist basically did all the work. Rarely ever needed Ice Punch, and I would just Rage Fist down their lead for almost every game, and then I would swap into, generally, depending on what their switch was after I went through, if it's ever a water switch, or a water switch, or anyone that will probably, end up pretty much hard tanking Diggersby, or tanking Diggersby, I'll send in Toxapex instead. Generally, because Toxapex has such a low energy generation, you want to have Toxapex out early into their second Pokemon, if possible, if it's a good lead, or a good Pokemon to do so, because the slow energy generation, you want to generate energy early on Toxapex, so you can have him later to actually close, because at some point, probably, in the match, you'll be switching from Toxapex into Diggersby, and Diggersby will be able to handle their mid and most of their back line with Scorching Sands or Fire Punch. Generally, I just do Scorching Sands because you need that attack drop. Sometimes to win matches, you just need the attack drop. If you don't get it, you lose. If you do get it, great. Then you have a better chance of winning. But that was how I got Expert last season. Now I'm using Dusclops with, like I was mentioned, Hex, Shadow Punch, Poltergeist. And it is working so much better this season, as you can see. Currently at 2505, 444, 830, 10-win streak, compared to last season, which was Expert, ended 2696, 562 and 1053, 9-win streak. So this 10-win streak actually came with Dusclops. My 9s only ever came with Annihilate. So you can see this will just be the first few games. We're going to see how it goes. Alright, so there we go. I had to quit out my first match. Had a quick emergency I had to go take care of, so now I'm already down one in this set, so let's see how the rest of the set goes. I actually had a pretty good lead on the first match. It was Regidrago, whatever the fuck. And normally I'll play through Poltergeist with him. I'll actually push the Poltergeist through, or I'll try to actually bait an Ice Punch. I'll go 4 hexes, bait the first punch, and then go for Poltergeist, assuming they shield. If someone do something similar here, I'm going to bait an Ice Punch with a Shadow. Here they swap on this one. I know I could go for an extra move, just on proper timing, 5 instead of 4. They actually called it. And since they called it, and I didn't time it right, and they're gonna go for a full Acrobatics instead of like an Aerial Ace or try to bait me, I'm actually gonna let that go. Save the energy. I know I'm at a Poltergeist now, and I saw in the top right, you can't see my taps, but I saw on the top right he swapped out to a normal water type. If it's ever a normal type, ever normal, you always want to swap into Toxapex as opposed to Diggersby. Because most normal types in this meta have Trailblaze, and since you can't see their Pokemon beforehand, you just assume it's a Trailblaze normal type. But I also saw the water type as well. I already knew to swap out to Toxapex. So I got a shield from him officially. And I forgot he has a lead already. Jump left, so I'm actually going to shield this one. That was risky, because I was not keeping count. And I know I only need a Brian now to take him out. Okay, I got a second shielder to take on Brian. If I got a second shielder, then Diggersby, because Diggersby got the Fire Punch. 1, 2. I had to throw that early, or that Incinerate would have killed me. And now he's got Jump Left in the front, which of course could take up Diggersby. And I got Poltergeist built up on my Dusclops already. Now he's at 3 moves. So that's a Blast Burn. 1. I'm gonna let this go because I'm assuming it's an Aerial Ace. I hope it's an Aerial Ace. It's an Acrobatics. Fuck. In that case, I could have won this had I actually just thrown the shield up. Maybe. I don't know actually. So. Yeah, I couldn't do anything with that anymore. Well, there's still a chance actually. Shield up. Maybe if I can build enough energy to get the Scorching Sands after, I'll have to no tap this to get his health down because I threw too early. I'm talking too much. I might have more focused. I would have been able to actually take him down. Yeah, that's too bad. That could have been me. Alright. That's totally on me. Second loss. That was an easy win. You see how I wasn't talking over everything I'm thinking about. Stop this video and go next match. Because that should have been a win.